guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video, if you can't tell by the title, we are going to be playing with something so exciting. I recently received the new Friends X Revolution collection. Yes, I received this whole collection kindly from Makeup Revolution. They sent the whole collection to me, and oh my god, I was so excited when I received the package. I was like, oh, what is this? I was not expecting it at all. Honestly, I was in shock when I actually received it. When I first saw the collection, I was looking at it and I thought it was quite cute, but the only thing I was going to get from it was the mirror, because the mirror is adorable, and I really needed a new like display mirror. They sent me the whole collection, which was so lovely of them. And yeah, I thought let's go ahead, let's play with some of the products. Let's get a feel for them, see what they're like, and I thought I would film it. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump straight on into it. So first of all, I thought we'd like go through all the products, have a look at what they sent, do some, like some little swatches. I'll let you know all the prices and everything. Yes, I'm a huge Friends fan, so when I saw this, I was like, yes, love it, love it. The stuff that's in this collection looks so cute. This apparently is their series 1, so I'm guessing it's going to be a part 2 of the collection. Maybe there's going to be a couple of different parts to it, but by the looks of these, they look actually amazing. So yeah, what they sent me quite a few different things. There's accessories and there's makeup. Obviously they sent me the mirror, which this was the one thing I was going to buy myself, but they kind of sent it to me, so yeah, I literally live for it. This is like on the back of Monika's door and like their little peephole. I think this is so cute. Obviously it has Friends X Revolution on it. This one is £10. Also, by the way guys, they do stock this on obviously the Revolution Beauty website, Beauty Bay, I think Superdrug, maybe a few other places as well, especially like in the US, that kind of thing. But they do ship internationally as well from their website, so yeah, go and check them out there. They sent me this first, which I think is so cute. £10 for a mirror is not even that bad, considering some mirrors are like so expensive, like £20, something like that, but this is £10. I think it's so cute, honestly. I literally live for it. It's my favourite thing. Pretty much I have everything. They then sent a few like little scrunchies. These are so cute. I'm actually wearing one right now because it's got like little lobsters on it, if you can kind of see. So cute. This one has like the Marcel the monkey on it, and this literally just says Friends on it. I have actually been using these because I love scrunchies. So these scrunchies are £6 for 3 of them, so it's like in a pack. I think that's really affordable. That's actually really good for 3. Then they also sent 2 makeup bags. So they sent this one first. This is just the plain black one. Friends X Revolution on it. Really cute, really handy just to like go traveling or just to store your makeup in if you don't have a lot of makeup. And then they also sent over this little one that's got the lobsters on it, which is adorable. So cute. Love it. Again, it has Friends X Revolution on it. I live. I did actually use the black one the other day because I did go to my mum's, so I actually managed to pack quite a bit of makeup in it. They're not like huge, but they are a really good size, just for like everyday makeup. These are £8 each, so again, not a bad price. All for like the accessories part. Then of course they have the actual makeup. Now, the first thing that I have here are these 3 palettes. So this one here is Rachel. It has like the little iconic sofa from Central Perk. Then we have Monika. This one obviously has a little door on it. And then we have Phoebe, which has her iconic taxi on it. So let's go ahead and open these up. And just to let you guys know, I did play with some of these the other day, and like a little off camera. I didn't do it on camera, I just did it off camera, and they were quite good. I did this look here, I'll put it on the screen, and I used a few of these products, so I'm not going to use the same ones I used the other day. This is the Monika Palette. So pretty. I'll swatch a few of the shades for you so you guys can kind of see. I think this one in the middle is like I thought it was like a pressed glitter, but I don't think it is. Oh, that's really nice. Just let you guys know, the matte, I did use like a few of the mattes in this palette the other day, and they were amazing. So just a few of the shades. We have the Rachel palette. By the way guys, the packaging is the same as the outer packaging pretty much, and I think a few of these do have pressed pigments in them, which is amazing. This is Rachel's palette. I do really like this palette. I think this has some really nice colours in it, like a pop of pink. They're quite cute. I do really love this pink one. Again, the formula feels pretty much similar to like their other palettes. Really like that pink shade. Really cute. This is Phoebe's palette. This does have a pressed glitter in, I think. It must be. Really cute. I really like how they've taken some of like the names. Ooh. This is more like quite light. So really nice. I do love how they have like the names on it, and it's like to do with the characters. So like in Phoebe's one, it has Smelly Cat in it, which obviously it's huge. And then it has like Science Boy, Bike, Buffay, Triplets. I love it. I actually live for it. So these palettes individually cost £8 each, which isn't that bad to be honest with you. For like, there's like 9 shades in there, so I think that's a really good price. Then we have the biggest palette in the collection, which is this one. I love the packaging. I actually live for it. I think this is like, on the website it's like the Flawless Limitless palette or something. Yeah, Flawless Limitless palette. But then it also says the one with all the eyeshadow on here. So, but then on here it just says the one with, and then it has like ... So you could probably name it yourself if you wanted to. Because if you don't know, like all their episodes start with the one with, and then it has something at the end. I literally live the packaging. This is like a tin packaging, so they have done a couple of different palettes with tin in it, like the Patricia Bright Collection's tin. I think they're like Flawless palettes, like tin. It's really nice. I love it. I love it. It's like one of them things when you're on a film set. It would be so cool if I actually did that. And this is the inside. Mine is a little bit dirty, because again I did use some of these shades the other day, so sorry about that. And this has like all the names of like all the characters in it, which is so cute. So you've got like Monika, Rachel, Phoebe, obviously Ross, Chandler, Joey, Gunther, Janice, Ben, Emma, Richard, Barry, Estelle, Ugly Naked Guy, Mr. Geller, Fun Bobby. Like it has like all the names in it pretty much, well nearly all the names in it. This is more like colourful than the smaller palettes. I'm trying to fit in. This is more colourful than like the smaller palettes, I would say. There is some more pops of colour in here, like the pink looks really pretty. You can still get a little bit of a colourful look out of it, but it's mainly neutral, so yeah. I think I do want to use this palette today, because I did use a couple of the shades the other day for my lid, but I haven't used like the mattes from this palette. Let me swatch a couple of the shades. Ooh. I mainly swatched like more of the colourful shades. They look so pretty, honestly. And I did use these as highlighters the other day, the middle row, and they were really nice. So yes, yes. This palette is £20. Again, I don't think it's a bad price. There's quite a few shades in there. You get some highlighters, so I think it's actually a pretty good price, to be honest. So yes. Okay, moving on to the last like couple of products. We have some of their lipsticks. Again, these match the packaging for the palettes, which I think is so cute. I did get rid of my Monika one because I actually broke the packaging, so yeah. But I think the packaging is actually adorable on them. So yeah, the first one we have here is Monika. This is what they look like. They have like the little lip on top, which kind of shows the colour, which is so cute. This is a Monika. This is more of like a pinky kind of colour. I'll swatch it in the back of my hand for you. I wore this one the other day again in my look that I did, and I really liked it. It's definitely more of a pinky shade. I thought it was going to be more nude, but it's definitely more like a brighter pink. Not like too bright, but yeah. Next we have Rachel. I struggled to open the packaging, but I don't want to ruin it. Again, same thing. It has Rachel on it. Has the lipstick there. This is a cool tone shade. Sorry, it does actually say the shades here. So the Monika one is a soft peachy pink. Rachel is a soft mauve. Definitely more cool toned. This one here, really nice. And the last one we have is Phoebe, obviously, of course. Again, it has like a few lips on it. Phoebe's one is a deep pink. I would say it looks more of like a berry shade. Swatched, this is the top one there. These lipsticks are £6 each. Again, not a bad price. Okay, so moving on to the last product, we then have some lip glosses. These look adorable, so cute. So these actually come in like 6 different shades for all the characters. I don't know whether they're gonna bring out like the guys palettes and the guys lipsticks, you know, like Joey, Ross, Chandler. Maybe in the next one, I'm not too sure. But yeah, so we have Rachel. I haven't tried any of these yet, just to let you guys know. I literally just tried the lipstick. So the first one we have is Rachel. This is literally just a clear gloss. Apparently it has subtle rose gold shimmer particles, which in the tube, like, you literally can't see. It just looks like a clear gloss. Then we have Monika, which is a medium mauve neutral with silver shimmer particles. We then have Phoebe, which is the deepest shade. This is a deep wine shade. I think it's quite nice. I think these ones will go really nice with the lipsticks. We then have Joey, which is a brown tone nude. Really nice. It looks more like a light pink in the thing to me anyway. It's just me. Then we have Chandler, which is a coral tone nude. And then the last one we have is Ross, which is, no. Oh, they printed it wrong. I was looking at the sheet and it says Joey twice. It literally says Joey twice up here, which I was getting so confused. Ross is a deep plum toned pink. Really cute. And I also love how the lids have like different things on it. So Ross's has Marcel. You then have Phoebe, which has the lobster. Obviously Monika's iconic door peephole. Rachel has Central Perk on it. Chandler has the turkey with sunglasses. And Joey obviously has a sub sandwich. I think it's a sub sandwich. I think that's what he calls it. Love it. So cute. Love these. I think these retail for £6 each, sorry. So same as the lipsticks, which is not bad at all. So yeah, let's go ahead test some of the products. Like I said, I've already used a couple of them off camera to create a look, but this is going to be like my second impression trying them out. Maybe like first impression, because obviously, you know, I haven't used everything yet. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump straight on into it. I'm going to take Rachel's palette first. I'm going to take the shade Pushover, which is this hot pink shade. And I'm going to put that like on the inner portion of my lid. Ooh. Ooh, that's actually really pigmented. I think this shade has a little tiny bit of shimmer in it, but it's nothing too crazy. Like, it's actually not too bad. Just packing it on. Really nice pigmentation. And we're taking it like halfway. So you can kind of see the shimmer a little bit, but nothing major. There's not much fallout either, which is good. There's actually no fallout, like none at all. Yeah, that's actually really nice. Really nice bright pink shade. Definitely does the job. I know I look a bit crazy right now, but trust me, it'll come together. I'm then going to take the big palette. I'm going to take the shade Ursula, which is, I think it's like a purpley blue shade. It's quite unique. Not many palettes kind of like have this kind of shade. Yeah, I'm just going to start packing this like on the outer portion. Oh, it's definitely like more of a blue. I thought it was going to be like, it's a weird colour. It's like purpley blue. And packing that like obviously towards the outer corner. I know it looks a bit crazy, but it's gonna be fine, trust me. Actually a really nice shade. Like I said, it's not really a shade that you would find in many palettes. Again, this one has like little to like no fallout pretty much. Sometimes when you are packing on shades you can get a bit of fallout, but not really had any with these two so far. I actually like these two shades together. I think they're very colourful, very bright. I'm going to take the shade Joey from the big palette, which is this like light pink shade. And I'm going to start to like blend out the pushover shade, which is that bright pink shade. See? You can kind of start to see the shimmer a little bit more now. I thought it wasn't going to be that visible, but it is. But it's not a big deal, it's not a problem. This one does have a bit more like kick up in the pan, but I am using a more fluffy brush, obviously. Yeah, I don't hate that. It's blended out the shade really easily, quite quick. There isn't any fallout on my face, as I can, maybe like a teeny tiny bit, but nothing major like. I'm then going to take the shade Buffay. I think I'm struggling how to blend this Ursula shade out. Yeah, we're going to try it. We're going to take the shade Buffay, which is this like mauvey kind of tone. I really hope this blends out this shade really well because it's very pale, but it still might do the job well. It's quite pale. This shade does have, again, quite a bit of kick up in it almost. A little bit of fallout, but nothing major again. I wish there was another shade to kind of like blend out this shade. I mean, you probably could use like the pinks. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to build up each of these shades, blend them out. That's the best way to kind of make the shadows blend more seamlessly. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So I literally just finished off blending. I then cut my crease, which took me the longest friggin' time. Like, I'm not even joking. I was trying to cut this crease here for like a good 15 minutes, and this one I literally did in like 10 seconds. Like, I hate when that happens. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the lid shade. I'm going to take the big palette again, and I'm going to take the shade Rachel, which is this like champagne-y shade here. I'm going to pack that like all over the lid. The shade is really pretty. I do have to say like their shimmers in these palettes have been really good. That's so pretty. So I love how like the majority of their shimmers are quite like neutral. I love a good like goldy shade, champagne shade. Love it. They do also have quite a few shimmers in this palette. I feel like they have more shimmers than they do mattes. In the big palette, I mean. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. And then just gonna take a little bit more because, you know, can't stop myself apparently. I'm gonna take the Monika palette. Just let me use every single palette to be honest with you. I'm gonna take the shade Twins, which is this middle shade here. I'm gonna pop that like on top of the Rachel shade because it has a bit more of like glitter particles in it. Just want to see what it looks like on top. If it's gonna like add anything else to it or whatnot. It's added a little bit more of a shimmer, but I thought it was going to do more. I thought it was going to be more like glittery, but it's not, but that's okay. It's all good. It definitely added something more of like a foiled effect. Yeah, I'm actually not mad at this look. I think it looks really nice. Yeah, I actually quite like it. So I'm going to go ahead, throw my lashes on. I'll do the rest of my face off camera. I will do the highlighter on camera so you can kind of see how that looks, and then we'll move on to lips. So yeah, I'll be right back. So I'm obviously just done the rest of my face off camera, pretty much nearly all of it, other than my highlighter of course. Underneath my lash line I pretty much used the same shades in the same place. I applied also Ugly Naked Guy, which is this one, this top one here. I applied that on my inner corner and a little bit underneath my brow bone. Yeah, everything else that I'm wearing right now I'll link in the description box down below so you can go and check it out if you want to. And yeah, let's go ahead and apply some highlighter. I'm going to use Mr. Heckles and a little bit of Ugly Naked Guy. I'm going to like mix the two together. Mr. Heckles is a little bit dark for me, but I can still make it work, kind of, if that makes sense. I'm just going to spray my face with some of the Morphe setting spray. I always do this before I apply my highlighter. If you've been on my channel before, then you'll already know that. Just let it sit for a second. I'm going to go in with Mr. Heckles first. Do you see this? I'm literally obsessed. Maybe it's not too dark for me. I don't know, the other day it looked a little bit dark for me. So pretty as highlighters. Oh my gosh. Do you see this? Honestly. That is gorge. So if you are like a pale skin tone like myself, in the foundation I always wear F1. So if you are like that kind of similar tone to me, then Mr. Heckles will still work for you. I am going to apply a tiny bit of Ugly Naked Guy on top. Ugh. You can obviously use these as eyeshadows as well if you wanted to. I'm obsessed. I'm actually obsessed. These two mixed, even Mr. Heckles by itself and even Ugly Naked Guy by itself. I'm living. I'm actually living. I love this combo. Okay, now moving on to lips. I am going to use a lipstick and a lip gloss. I'm feeling... I don't actually know. I do want to use the Monika lipstick just because the Rachel one is a bit too cool toned and Phoebe's is a bit too bright for me personally. I don't know, we'll apply the lipstick first. I actually love this lipstick. I think it's gorgeous on. I usually don't lip line, so I didn't lip line the other day and it looked great. Oh, look at that shade. I wouldn't say, these aren't really like matte. They are more on the matte side, but they're not like completely matte. Such a pretty shade. This lipstick with the eyeshadow is actually gorgeous. I'm obsessed. Again, it's not like a matte, but it's not like, it just kind of dried down a little bit matte, but not like, it's not like fully satin, if that makes sense, but it's not fully matte. They're quite comfortable to wear, that's what I'm trying to get. Lip gloss. Oh, I don't know which one to use. The Monika one is really pretty. The Joey one looks nice. I don't know. Well, Chandler. Maybe Chandler could look cute. Okay, let's apply a bit of Chandler. I just need to get it open first. I don't know if these are going to be like tingly glosses. That's quite bright actually. Let's try it. I might need to apply like a bit of a light shade. Really nice. I wanted something that was a little bit lighter. Let's go ahead, let's mix some. I'm going to take a little bit, I'll take a little bit of Joey. These aren't tingly glosses, which I'm really glad about because I don't like tingly lip glosses at all. This is Joey, let me put a little bit on top. Yeah, that's what I kind of wanted. Yeah, that's so pretty. They feel nice, they're quite wet, obviously. They're not like sticky though, which I'm glad about. It feels quite comfortable. Yeah, I quite like this. Guys, this is the finished look. What do you guys think? Really like it. Really like it. Nothing bad to say, to be honest with you. I actually really like it. It's really cute. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the products. So obviously when it comes to like their accessories, I am living. Love the hair stuff, love the makeup bags, love the mirror. I just want to tell you guys now, the mirror isn't like distorted at all. Like some mirrors can kind of look a bit distorted, but this one is like fine, completely normal. So I really like the mirror. And when it comes to the products, what do I think? So with the eyeshadow palettes, like the mini ones, really like them. I would have to say, I think like Monika's one is like my favourite. I feel like it's got a little bit more going on in it. I really like the shades in here. It's very like autumnal. Like I said, I did use a couple of the mattes from this palette the other day and they blended like a dream. Completely fine. The twins shade was quite nice on top of this shade. It didn't really do a right lot, but I think by itself it might look really nice. Yeah, I really like this one. Phoebe's, nothing else bad to say. I haven't tried any of the shimmers. I haven't tried the glitter either. I do want to try it. I'm just a little bit scared of pressed glitter sometimes. But yeah, with the shade that I used today, I used the shade Buffay. Quite a bit of kick up, but again, nothing major. Rachel, obviously I did use that hot pink shade again. It has a little bit of like shimmer in it. I thought it was going to be more matte, but however, it still looks fine on the eye. It still blended like a dream. I will have to play with this palette some more, because it does look really cute. I have to say this one and Monika's are like my favourite out of the mini palettes, but that's just my personal preference. When it comes to the big palette, I am living. Again, the mattes in the palette, there's not many, but the mattes in the palette blend like an absolute dream. The shimmers in here are really nice. The other day I did use Richard and Barry and they looked gorgeous on the lid. Obviously today I used Rachel. The mattes blended fine, packed on really well, not much fallout. I have to say that for all four of the palettes, sorry. I love the highlighter shades in here. I think they are gorgeous. Like, I can't stop staring at my highlighter right now. Like, it is gorgeous. Yeah, nothing else much to say about this palette. If you do want me to do another tutorial just using one specific palette, or if you want me to do another look using the big palette, anything like that, just let me know. I can do that for you guys. And when it comes to the lipsticks, obviously I only used Monika, but I do like the formula of it. Again, I can't, it's not like fully matte, but it's not satin either. It's like an in-between, but it's really nice. It does still transfer, but really like this. I would love if they came out with like liquid lipsticks, because I'm a big liquid lipstick fan, but still these lipsticks are really nice. I'll have to try out the other two as well. And then when it came to the lip glosses, again, I really like the formula of them. They're not super sticky. They have a nice feel to it. They're really comfortable to wear. They are not the tingly type. They're not like a plumping gloss, but they're still really nice. And I literally love the packaging. The packaging is gorgeous. So yeah, I think that's about it really. I'm really loving the collection so far. Like I said, if you do want me to do another tutorial using one specific palette, or if you want me to use the big palette or one of these smaller palettes, something like that, or if you just want another look using anything from the collection, then of course just let me know down below. I'll of course do that for you guys. So as always, I will leave my social media links up above and also in the description box down below, as well as what else I'm wearing on my face. You can go and check it out there if you want to. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!